Like most people, I got lucky, the winds moved, but, the fire was coming and all that stuff. So I feel lucky.
Are you guys back in?
And I think everybody did a great job.
What? What the
Flashback.
When did you get the notification for an evacuation?
We never did. Over here, never got the evacuation notice. Even when we got here, it was not there.
And have you seen any fire crews here? I see an engine company down there.
Yeah, we see them going up and down the street, but not helping us.
End of flashback.
And I think everybody did a great job.
Not everyone can be exactly who you want them to be, who you think they should be, and maybe not everyone is who you thought they were. The cracks have been showing for a very long time on Bill Burr. He generally got away with the, well, I make fun of both sides, so I'm your guy. But over the past, I don't know, ever since lockdowns, basically, so maybe the past 5 years, he's certainly gotten, the mask has slipped. And a lot of that, I believe, has to do with the fact that now he's super rich. Now he's more interested in going to LA parties. He wants to rub shoulders with losers like Jimmy Kimmel. He wants the Disney jobs. He wants all this kind of stuff, right? He wants the movie money. So one of two things is true. Either this is always who he was, and he was just grifting off people who are counterculture people, or he's lost who he was. We know I'm not a big fan of, people picking on the guy's wife. I will say his wife is exceedingly woke, has Trump derangement syndrome, is a big, BLM supporter and all this kind of stuff. What does that mean? Not a whole lot to me. Maybe the fact that, you can have different political opinions, I will say. But he went on Jimmy Kimmel last night and basically removed all doubt where his kind of loyalties lie. And it's pretty sad. I don't really know how else to describe it. Either he was lying then or he's lying now, but I tend to believe he's lying now. Let's get into it. By the way, thank you, everyone. We're on the march to 100,000 subscribers over on Quartercast. It is our live stream channel. We're live every day at 1 Eastern, both on Rumble. Hopefully you'll watch there. But if not on Rumble, hopefully you'll watch on YouTube. We're trying to reach 100,000 subscribers. It's me, Hannah Claire, Melanie Mack, Styx Hexenhammer, Luke Rutkowski, Gothics, and more, all live 1 o'clock Eastern, Monday through Friday. So please head on over to Quartercast Live and give it a subscribe. Links in the description below. Let's get to Jimmy Kimmel here. I'm sorry, Bill Burr on Jimmy Kimmel. Now, it's funny because first of all, he praises Luigi, Now, is it a joke? Maybe. But he's literally parroting all of the same nonsense that the left has been doing. You see, Bill Burr lays into all the, quote, fire experts on the internet after being forced to evacuate. Well, Bill Burr's house didn't burn down, and Bill Burr's no fire expert himself either. It doesn't take a fire expert to see all of the migrants starting fires there and, you running out of water. I don't know what else you would call it. But of course, he wants all these articles in left-wing media, right? Bill Burr started off his segment by ripping fire experts on the internet. He took aim at all the people who suggested just flying helicopters into the ocean to pick up water in 100-knot winds. Who suggested that, by the way? I'm not sure who suggested that. I'm actually genuinely curious who suggested. See, this is what is called a straw man. Here are the primary criticisms people had. 1, you ran out of water. You literally ran out of water. That's what everyone's making fun of, pointing out, okay? You ran out of water because you hired stupid women because of who they sleep with and not the best person for the job. 2, you ran out of firemen. Why? Because you didn't put enough money into the fire departments. You were more interested in diversity than capability. 3, you didn't clear the brush like you were supposed to. 4, you saved a smelt instead of putting water, driving water. I mean, the fact that there's not enough helicopters going into the ocean, nobody's saying that. Nobody is saying that. But Bill Burr is making up this straw man that's the case. And to be honest with you, it's actually worse. Formerly one of my favorite comedians, Bill Burr, went from the voice of the common man to Hollywood Bill since taking that Disney check. 100% agree. Regarding the LA fires, he's out here saying everyone did a great job, and the internet is full of experts saying it was mismanaged, along with saying free Luigi, dragging people for pointing out that illegal immigrants started a fire, which they did do. Anyone have guesses about what changed in Bill in the past few years? Gee, I wonder. He's now a full-blown leftist who's still trying to hold on to his shtick by pretending he's the middle of the road. I want to see who someone really is. Give them money. I will give them this. He still does benefit from. He still does a benefit for Patrice's family. This is from Johnny St. Pete. Very good take. And here's the clip in question.
And I think everybody did a great job.
Now, he also uses the straw man here to say that people are criticizing the firemen and women particularly, who are in the field fighting fires. Nobody's doing that anywhere. Nobody's doing that. People are criticizing, the overweight LGBTQ fire chief that isn't out there with a hose, that isn't out there, in the... Nobody is criticizing the actual fire people. If they are, they're dumb. But again, completely glossing over Gavin Newsom, the fire department leadership, the people in charge of keeping water in the fire hydrants, to pick this person that doesn't even exist who's complaining that the firemen the firemen themselves aren't doing a good job.
Yeah. Unlike the internet,
Yeah, right. I know. It's right.
Oh, my God. All of these fire experts. Why didn't you just fly a helicopter into the ocean? And then just, I don't know, because it was 100 knots.
Nobody's saying that. He picked an argument that didn't exist, that would seem ridiculous because he could easily refute it. Nobody is saying that they should be flying helicopters out to the ocean.
Wins. You want to do that? You want to do that at night, you lunatic?
How are you?
This was definitely mismanaged.
That's a big one.
It is mismanaged. Again, what would you call... Okay, Bill, your job is to keep this glass of water full of water, Bill. All right? That's your job. And you make $775,000 a year to do that. Okay? Wildfires, let's say you're eating a spicy hot wing, okay? It's your job. You make $750,000 a year to keep water in that glass. In the most important time of the year, maybe of the last 10 years, to keep water in that glass, you don't keep water in the glass. Your boss goes on vacation. Your other boss talks about how people who are affected by you not keeping water in the glass got themselves caught in the wrong spot. What would you call that? Bill Burr gets to sit up here all day. His house didn't burn down. I wonder if he'd be singing a different tune.
Word we're hearing now.
Mismanaged, like some idiot on the internet knows how to manage the worst fire.
Yeah, put water down. I'll give you 3 things that you could have done over the past 10 years that would have prevented this fire from being as bad as it is. 1, keep water in the hydrants. 2, clear the forests. 3, don't dam off a river that brings water. How about, I'll throw you a bonus. How about stop being a sanctuary city that lets immigrants start fires? Stop allowing homeless people to start fires.
LA, sitting there in his underwear. You know what? Looking at the footage on the internet, I have determined that this here was mismanaged.
Bad take. Any idiot can see that it's mismanaged. The LA, a fire chief in LA was crying his eyes out, bawling his eyes out, because he didn't have enough money to fight the fires like he was supposed to. That's the reality. Okay, even their own fire department is saying it's mismanaged.
You know about helicopters because I remember, and it's interesting now thinking about it because you said that.
I know about the one clearing the trees, getting the wires back up and everything.
Yes, the firefighters are doing the best they can. Nobody refutes that.
I mean, it was like the perfect, awful thing that could have happened, and
nothing could have been done.
And I love how all the chatter out there is about bands of illegal immigrants and homeless people lighting fires. They light fires every day. They're living outside.
Okay. Again, you're okay with that? I've watched dozens of videos of these people starting fires, people fighting, in the streets to stop them. I have an article actually. Hold on, let me pull it up right now. Here's a video right here. Here's a guy starting a fire wearing a Brooklyn, dramatic video shows local heroes foil fire starter in LA. Does this look like this guy was starting a fire to stay warm? He's literally lighting brush on fire in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the day in California where it's 90 degrees. What is he starting? Does he look like he's trying to stay warm to you? Does this look like this is just a homeless guy trying to... No, this guy's an arsonist. There's been a string of deliberate fire starting. But Bill Burr, whose house he didn't lose, wants you to think that, yeah, it's just, golly gee willikers, you're a right-wing lunatic.
And this theory that some homeless guy without a car went from Altadena all the way to the Pacific Palisades.
No, it was dozens of people starting fires. We know this.
And they're talking about looting, but CNN and Fox News are not going to bring up the insurance companies that are...
You know why the insurance companies aren't in your state, Bill Burr? Is because mismanagement. Because moron leadership in your state were told, look, you aren't doing anything to stop these fires, so we're not going to insure you. And then they said, but the insurance companies are the bad guy. Look, I'm not simping for insurance companies here, but I'm just stating a simple fact. The insurance companies told your state that you are mismanaging this so poorly that we need to raise rates to cover our nut. They said no, so obviously the insurance companies left, right? But no, what Bill Burr says is, free Luigi.
Going to keep everybody's premiums and still give themselves a bonus. Yeah.
Yes, insurance companies.
Free Luigi.
Yes, insurance companies bad. Not all the homeless who are starting the fires. Not literally everybody else here. No, it's the insurance company's fault. Everybody, again, he's literally completed his transformation to a full-blown leftist moron. Bill Burr is the embodiment of everything he's criticizing here. He knows apps. He's sitting in his $5,000 suit with, Jeffrey's good friend, Jimmy Kimmel here, talking about, as an expert, something he knows literally nothing about. The fact that he thinks people are on the internet criticizing, saying that they should be using helicopters to go out to the ocean, proves he knows nothing about the discourse, and he's just up there giving his approved leftoid talking points. Bill Burr was, and will always be a leftoid fraud. It's time to stop uplifting him just because he says a base thing every once in a while. He's pandering to you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on it. If you haven't yet, please do subscribe or follow down below. Please help me reach 100,000 subscribers on Quartercast. We're at 63.4. I think we added almost 1,000 yesterday. If we keep that pace, 1,000 a day, we'll get there by my birthday. And definitely, tune in. Tune in to our live show. It's always very interesting. I hope you enjoyed. We'll talk to you again real soon.